Dear students, welcome to the today's class. And this is the fifth class. Actually, in the previous class, we have discussed about even we completed section number 1, wherein 13 topics were covered. So, until organizational benefits of a universal journal. And later in the same class, we have discussed about section 2, project types. What are all the different project types? What are all the different project types? And there is a greenfield implementation project, brownfield implementation project, rollout project, support project, upgrade the SAP version. So this is one of the project. So there are different, that is total 5 types of projects. So we have discussed all these things in the previous class. Now coming to the enterprise structure. So enterprise structure in SAP S/4HANA Finance. So now we will continue with this portion. In topic number 14, so there is a business scenario. This based on this business scenario, we are going to create the entire enterprise in a SAP system. So I already explained you about this business scenario in the previous class, but again I will tell you by going to this topic number 14. So topic number 14, business scenario. You are required implementing SAP S/4HANA Finance for a UK company whose head office is in United States. So you are implementing the SAP S/4HANA for which company? You are implementing the S/4HANA for which company? You are implementing for the UK company. And its head office is located in the United States. So mainly our focus is only on a UK company. We will do some customization and configuration part for the other companies, other branches also, but the main focus is on a UK company. Okay. It is US based company, so but it also operates factories in UK, Germany, and China. So UK is our main focus, and Germany second branch, and China is the third branch country-wise. For which company? For US based company. Okay. So this is the head office. Its industry or domain is a manufacturing sector. So it operates in manufacturing sector. It manufactures the power tools and also do it yourself tools. So power tools, number one, do it yourself tools, number two. For what? For construction and woodworking industries. So these companies are manufacturing their power tools and do it yourself tools for the construction companies or for woodworking industries. Its products includes drill machines. Mainly they are manufacturing the drill machines. This is number one. And number two is the hammers they are manufacturing, and the saws and angle grinders. So number three and number four. So mainly they are producing these products. Remember, these are the products they are manufacturing. Again, based on these product types they are manufacturing, we are using this information for customization in some other part of the lectures. The company wants to understand how their existing business processes will be mapped into the SAP S/4HANA business world. So now the company wanted what is the business scenario. So now the company wanted how the same information can be configured in a SAP, how it will be mapped in the SAP. Now let us see that. So in so this is the main part. So you have heard everything about until topic number 14 is introduction part or history or background about the S/4HANA and everything. So now onwards we are actually starting the the business areas and everything will be started from here onwards. So you have to be very careful while watching the classes, while listening the my words towards the each and every point. Okay, so keep an intention to learn more and more out of these lectures. Now start with the enterprise structure. So there is a definition of client. What do you mean by client? I will explain you. As I already informed you that if a particular UK company wanted to implement the SAP project, then what will happen? There is a Infosys company who will send their team to the UK company, and the team will implement the SAP. How they will implement the SAP means, first of all, the team has to create create the client. So this is the first step of starting the enterprise structure. So in client, there are three types. One is development client. We should call it as a development client. Another one is testing client. So SAP development will be done in the initial stages. So that is called development stage, and in that case, that UK company will be called as development client. Okay. So after development, whatever is developed and whatever is clearly the entire process was developed, the same will be tested in the testing client. So in that case, that UK company will be considered as testing client. In the same way, the third stage is once everything is tested and found no errors, then in that case, the testing will be forwarded to the production. This production is called the real-time implementation of the project. Until production, whatever is doing by our team in consultation with the UK company top management, so that is called development or testing. Initially, our team will develop SAP configurations and implementations, everything will be developed under this development stage with a client code. So this is 100 is the development client code, and testing client code is the 400 here. And for the production, they have assigned the 800 is the code. Remember this, these 100, 400, 800, these codes are not mandatorily has to be only 100, 400 and 800. So they can assign anything. Here in our screen, I am showing you 100, 400, 800, but it might be either 200, 300 or 400. Okay, it is the discretionary power of the SAP implementation team, and that too, who exactly will develop this client details, this code 200, 300, 400, who exactly will give these codes means. So as you are a functional consultant who is working on either FI or CO, but there are other technical modules, and out of two technical modules, so there are two technical modules in SAP. One is ABAP, another one is basis. So those whoever is expert in a basis, that is basis consultant will develop these codes in consultation with the UK company top management. Okay, so why this is very important, sir? Yes, this is very important. The reason is very simple. In development, so all the developments will be made according to the nature of the company and according to the UK company process and everything. But once developed immediately, they won't enter daily transactions and entries and all, because it is in development stage. After development, it should be compulsorily tested. That is the reason, again, whatever is developed under client 100, the same will be transported to the testing stage, whether this development is functioning properly or not. Like that, it will be tested. Yes, the our team will ensure that yes, everything is fine. In that case, after testing, whatever is developed and tested is now transformed or transported to the production department. So after the production department is started, then it is assumed that everything is fine. Okay, so that is the reason our team will create that. In our team, basis consultant will create the client first. So this client is none other than to whom we are implementing the SAP project for the first time. For them, we are creating. So in our example, UK is the our company for whom we are going to create the client. That is the reason for UK client, you can assume that here UK client, UK client, UK client. Okay, for UK client, there is 100 for development assigned, and 400 is assigned for the testing, and 800 is assigned for production. I'll show you with an example here. Go to the SAP login screen. Yes, you can see here, this is the 100. All right, we are right now we are in 100. So whatever credentials, login credentials used for client code 100, the same you cannot use for the. So these are the login credentials. The same cannot be used for the other client code. Say for example, now I will show you by taking 400. Okay, for the different client of 400, I am going to enter whatever credentials I have, those are assigned for the client code 100. But now I am trying to enter the same credentials for the client code 400. Okay, see what will happen. It is not accepting. So what do you understand from this function means? Yes, whatever login credentials, that is user ID and password, is assigned by the basis consultant for a particular client, they should be used only for that particular client. So here if we enter 100, then now it works. You can check here. So the conclusion is very simple. Whatever credentials used for a development client, the same cannot be used for a testing. The same cannot be used for production. So these credentials will be given by the basis consultant. These credentials will be given by the basis consultant, who is one of our team member. Okay. How exactly the client code will work? So then you can enter one transaction code. Here I have not given. Now I'm going to give you here. So client code must be a 3-digit numeric code. So that is one point. It should be a 3-digit numeric code. So already 100 is the 3-digit numeric code, 400, 800, all of them are 3-digit numeric code. And here T code SC4. So this was actually missed in the material, but you can write it down. By using this SC4, you can check. You can check 100 is for demo, 200 is for test, 400 is for demo, 500 is for test. Actually, we are using 100. 100 means demo client US DE. So here, if you double click on this, you can get the other information. So city, logical system, currency, client role, everything. So this is automatically a recording of changes. So we are using this 100. So in 100, this is the instructions given for 100. So this is the practice version. That is the reason it is considered as a demo client US and Delaware DE. Okay. So this is only for why you need to enter SCC4 means only for knowing about how many clients are there and what are all the role they have given. This is the role they have given. Okay. Whether it is under development stage, testing stage, or under production stage. Production means ultimate final version. So that is the version where everything is fine and that will be actual implementation. Okay. And table number, for every information it will be stored in a table. So table number T000 will be used here, and which can be accessed by using the SE16NT code. Okay. So this is not required actually, but anyway I wanted to tell you. So this is the table number. Now don't confuse that. Now don't confuse that. There are arrow marks assigned for this one, and for arrow marks this one, arrow mark this one. It's not like that. It's not like that. So this is the total thing. Client is the total thing, and from this client, what we can do is, so we can create the company code. Company code means here we have UK company, and US company head office, and Germany company we can represent it as a DE, and CH China. Okay, so these are the 4 companies. So based on the this client information can be developed for each one. Okay, you can develop a client 100 development stage, client 400 for testing stage, client 800 for production stage. Either, not either, you have to develop all these 3 things for entire company code UK. In the same way for the entire company code US. Anyway, US company is already following SAP, means we are not going to talk much about this. And also these 3 should be done for the Germany company, and these 3 should be done for the China company. Okay, and our main focus is on as I told you, our main focus is on UK company. Okay, so now what we have to do means, so forget as of now, forget about business area. So this I will explain you later. And now what we have to do is, after knowing the definition of client, now we have to create the company code. So what do you mean by company code? This is the company code here. So the same how it will be created. So first of all, let me tell you what is company code. Yes, company code and configuration part we are going to do. Okay, so it represents a independent balancing or legal accounting entity, and it is used for what? For external purposes. Example, a company with independent accounts within a corporate group is called a company code as per SAP. So whatever terminology used for a particular company here is by the SAP company. So this means this entire material, whatever material, this entire volume 1 material is designed as per the SAP content. Okay. So as per the SAP company, what do you mean by company code? So this is the word used, and this is the word used by the SAP company in the FICO model. So you have to create a company code. Then what do you mean by company code? Yes, company code is none other than it's an independent balancing or legal entity. So this is an independent company. It is an independent company used for external purpose. That is a company with independent accounts within a corporate group. Within a corporate group means there is a US company. So for US company, there are UK company, Germany company, China company. So all of these will be considered as independent companies. So for a UK company, what we have to do? We have to create company code. In the same way, for the Germany company, we have to create the company code. For China also, we have to create the company code. So within a group, there are if other companies which can be considered as subsidiary companies. Okay, so this is called holding company. This is called subsidiary companies, or this is called parent company. This is called child one, child two, child three. So all these subsidiary companies are acting as a independent one. UK company is acting as independent one, and it will prepare its accounts, books of accounts in a local currency. So that is in Great Britain pounds. In the same way, Germany company, China company, every subsidiary company is here acting as independent one. Then in SAP system, within a corporate group, whatever company is there, for them we have to create the company code. Okay, so now we have to create a company code for this UK company. Then financial statements are required by the law, can be created at a company code level. So remember this. So there are financial statements to be prepared by the there are financial statements to be prepared by the UK company as per the local laws of the UK company. In the same way, there are financial statements as per the Germany and as per the China. And all these financial statements are required by their local laws of the company. So that is the reason at a company code level only financial statements will be prepared. That is the reason it will be considered as a independent accounts maintained by a particular company. So a separate company code is usually created per country. So now for for each country, we are going to create a separate code in order to fulfill the why legal requirements such as taxation, local rules, etc. In order to fulfill those taxation rules of each country, we have to create a separate company code. So that is the reason here for UK company you will create, for Germany, for China you will create a separate company code. So company code means CC. Okay, CC. CC. So you will create company code separately for these things. And to create a company code, copy an existing company code template. So there are so many templates provided by the SAP company. So out of those templates, whatever template is suited for this company code, then the same can be copied, and like that you can create a company code. What exactly it means na? SAP will give you standard templates. SAP will give you standard templates per country wise. I repeat it once again, per country wise. So for UK company, there is a standard template called GB01. For UK company, GB01 is the standard template. You have to copy this to create this company code. For a US company, so I will explain you. Here, company code is created for countries. Na? In the same way for US also, initially we will create a company code. Okay, so don't confuse. Later we can assign these company codes to this US company. Okay, so for US company, there is a US01. This is the standard template. For Germany, DE01, for China, CN01 are the standard templates. By using those standard templates, we can copy from there and we can create our new company codes. So this copy is what usually whenever you try to copy from these templates, it copies definition, global parameter, customizing tables, GL accounts, and account determination. All these will be standardly copied. Its table is a T001 can be viewed through transaction code SC16N. Once copied, it will be stored in a particular table. Na? So that table is called T001. So T code is SC16N. Always this is the famous SC16N is the famous T code. Always it will be you have to be use this T code SC16N. After entering this SC16N in first path, then it will ask you database table, then you can enter T001 so that all the information whatever is stored the same will be shown here. And for creating company code, so this is the OX02 is the code what we are adopting. So transaction code OX02. This is the code T code. You have to remember this T code. So by using this T code, we can create the company code. But as I already explained you, we can use a T code. We can even go and create a company code by using the menu path also. So this is the menu path. In menu path, you have to go to the display engine. To go to the display engine, what you have to do first? You have to enter the SPRO. SPRO. I already explained this SPRO concept in initial lectures. So to get a display MG screen, we have to enter SPRO. Then after entering SPRO, you will get the display MG. Then go to the enterprise structure. In enterprise structure folder, there is a definition folder. In definition, there is a financial accounting folder. In this financial accounting folder, now there are two options, but select only edit, copy, delete, check company code option. So this is one of the option. Okay. So I will show you practically how it works now. So this is the SAP Easy Access screen. In SAP Easy Access screen, you can go either through the transaction code OX02 or you can go through the path also. So first of all, I'll show you through OX02. Directly you can enter the transaction code. So this is the screen what you are getting. So in here, by entering through new entries, you can create the company. But what I suggest you is you can copy. So it is better way actually. The reason is you can copy the existing template of the country so that it is easy for you to make some adjustment to that copied template. So you can, or if you want to create a new entry, you can go here. Okay. So I will show you through menu path also. So to go to the menu path also, so you have to enter SPRO. So after entering the SPRO, then display IMG screen. Display IMG screen, SAP reference IMG, both are same. Okay. Here SAP reference IMG. So this is called display SAP reference IMG. You can click here. So these are the folders available, and from all these folders you can customize or implement anything. So customization part will be done from this display IMG screen. Here I am showing you display IMG screen. But from easy access screen, you have to do end user work. From display IMG screen, you have to do always customization work. Okay. Now we are customizing means now we are creating company code means we are customizing. Okay. In this there are different folders, right? So you can collapse, you can expand. So the SAP customizing implementation guide. Okay. So you can click on this, and after that there is a enterprise structure. Click on this. If you click on a particular search document type is there now, then it will show you only the information relating to that enterprise structure and everything. So don't click on this. So you are not required to click on this. Okay, it is not required. So what you have to do, you have to click on this node. So then there is a definition. In definition there is a financial accounting. Again click on the on this, and now it is showing you define company, define credit control area, edit, copy, delete, check company code, define business area, functional area, maintain consolidation business area, maintain FM area, define segment, define profit area. All these will come in the coming lectures. Now we have to go with the edit, copy, delete, check company code. So this one, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Okay. So here there is a execution symbol, right? You have to click one time on this execution symbol. Yes, if you click one time on this execution symbol, then next screen will appear. Yes, here there is a copy, delete, check company code, edit company code. So in order to edit company code, so we have not yet created any company, right? So first of all, what we have to do, we have to copy, delete, check a company code. Don't confuse, we have to copy the company code. That is the word in ordinary language can be used, but SAP uses copy, delete, check. All these three words they are using for company code. Don't confuse, it is none other than copying the standard template as per the country. So click on this, double time click on this. So after that a screen appears like this. Now here there are all these buttons available, right? So this button, display mode to change mode to display mode. Whenever there is a spectacle along with writing pen is available, it means what? Either it will show you through display spectacles, or through you can change it through pen. So that is the meaning of this. Okay. So next when you see double documents here, then it is called copy organization object. Okay. So this will be used always for copy. Whenever A to B, that means replace the organization object, replacement, and this is the delete organization object, and this is the check organization whether it is correct or not. Like that, if you want to check it now, then you can check from here. And in transport, so transport I will explain you about this later. And this is a business object, so this also will be explained to you later. Other organization objects, online manual, IMG implementation guide activities, what we have performed till now. Structure, organization structure, how it will be structured. And in more button there are other things available. So now what we have to do, here I already given you through menu path. In financial accounting node there are edit, copy, delete, check company code, right? So we already entered that. So now we have to copy it, right? So we have to click on copy organization object. When you click on that copy organization object, there is a pop-up will open which seems to be like this, and this is called copy. Okay. What we have to copy? Yeah, we have to copy from company code and to company code. So this is the creation of a company code here. Okay. From company code means we are not copying from any other company code, but we are going to copy from the standard template given for the UK company, that is called what? So I already given you GB01, right? So from this we are copying. So this you will be known in future. You'll be known so many things about the SAP after learning day by day in your FICO course. So after that it will be easy for you to know which standard template will be useful for which country and all. Okay. And there is a for Afghanistan, if you wanted to create a company code, then A will be starting word. For Belgium, if you wanted to copy the standard template for creation of company code, then B is the starting word. Like that, for any country, that starting letter of a particular country name will be used for the standard templates. This is one tip for this. Okay. And from company code means there is no company code, we are using the standard template, that is GB01 for UK company. So to company code, which company code we are copying the same? Yeah, we are going to go create a new company. That's the reason here you can create directly. So that is for UK company, I'm going to use one standard code is called TUK1. TUK1. So this is the company code I'm going to use it. Why I'm taking TUK1 means company code should be 4-digit number. Whatever company code you want to create, that should be the 4-digit number. Okay. So that is the reason I created using TUK1. I'm going to create, not yet created. I'm going to create TUK1. T means what? T means tools, because this is the manufacturing company which manufactures tools. Na? That's the reason for every company, for the UK, US, and for Germany, for China, I used the starting code as a TK. T means tools. Tools for tools manufacturing company means na UK tools UK company, tools US, tools Germany, tools China, like that. So this must be a 4-digit code. So it must be a 4-digit code. That's why it must be alphanumeric, not must be. It might be alphanumeric or it may be only numeric also. Okay, but it is better to use alphanumeric. Okay, that's the reason TUK1 I'm using. I'm taking as TUK1. So sometimes here now I'm going to create a TUK1, but sometimes what will happen, if TUK1 was already created within the server, then it won't take the this company code. Okay, so I already checked in this server, and till now no one created. Let me see whether it will create, or it will ask you, it will show you whether it was already created or not. Okay, anyway, from company code GB01 to company code UK1, this GB01 I have taken from this. Okay, here I have given clearly this is the standard template. So now click on continue button or enter. Yes, now it is copying, but asking you GL accounts in company code TUK1. Only copy the GL accounts if you want to allocate the same. So chart of accounts to the target company code as to the source company code. Do you want to copy the GL account company code data? So actually GL accounts also will be copied whenever we try to use the standard templates. Then what will be copied means, here it is already, here it is already shown you. This copy is what? This copy is the definition, global parameters, customizing tables, GL accounts. But actually we are going to create manually our own GL accounts. That's why here for our better practice, I'm not selecting for copying the GL accounts also. Okay, so as a student you have to learn all these things now. That's why don't copy the GL accounts. That's why, do you want to copy the GL account company code data? No, no, I'm selecting no. So change local currency, but which currency it was already taken? Yeah, the reference company code has local currency GBP. already for the UK company we are copying the GB01, and which is the standard template for the UK company. For the in the same standard template for the UK company, they have given GBP as the local currency. So why it is necessary to change the same local currency? No need to change, right? So do you want to allocate a different local currency to target company code? No, because already GBP is the correct one. That is the reason I'm selecting no. Customizing settings inconsistent. So when you try to copy some information, whenever it shows customizing settings inconsistent, yes, no problem, like that we can continue. Click on continue. Now it is copying. So here again there is a message called transport number ranges and addresses. For the time being, continue. Number range management message. Do you really want to transport a number ranges? It is asking. Actually, there are number ranges given by the SAP company. So actually, you can create your own number ranges also instead of number ranges given by the SAP company. You can customize this. But for number ranges, we are going to select the yes only. The reason is we are going to use the SAP standard numbers. Okay. Yes. So 0% of tables copied. It is showing here in the corner side. Okay, after that everything is copied. Okay, now it is there is a prompt for customizing request. Yeah, remember this is called customizing request. What is this? So dear students, please remember this point. Whenever you have performed a particular configuration or implementation work in the system, then to save that particular completed activity, at the end of that completed activity, it will prompt you, the SAP software will prompt you about the customizing request. So customizing request is the one which will be used in the name of your user ID. So based on that, whatever customizations you have performed, the same will be sorted out as a list wise in the name of your username. So here, whenever it shows you the prompt for customizing request, then you have to select new one is to be created. Okay, so this is the create request. So, now you have to select create request. In that create request, what is the request, or what is the configuration you are going to make, that you need to give short description here. This is none other than like giving narration to the journal entries, like that. Okay, but that is different. This is different. Assume that this is the customizing request is the whatever activity you have performed, the same will be remembered by the SAP itself if you create like this. So your manager may ask you what you have done today. Then you have to show him that these are the things you have done. For that reporting purpose, it will be useful. So creation of a company code. So company code, which one is you creating? You are creating TUK1. So this is the company code you are creating, and then no need to change anything. So just to simply save it. So this is the username you have, right? And this is my username. S25 SAPGUI24. So this is my username. So you can save it. After saving this, then request number is automatically created and short description is already displaying. Now continue. Yeah, caution, it will show you transport number ranges and addresses. Some caution will show you, but no problem. You can continue. Continue. No problem. Continue. 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 Yes. Now the information here displayed is company code GB01 copied to TUK1. So it means now you have created the company code for the UK company in the form of TUK1. Okay. And you have copied everything. Now you can edit the same copied information. Okay. Where you can edit it. Yes. I will show you. So continue this. Now it is showing you selected objects completed address. Just now you have completed this activity, right? So actions carried out is company code GB0 and copied to TUK1. Now come back. Now it is showing tick mark here because this action was completed. So this activity was completed. Now you can edit a company code, right? So because whatever standard template you copied, now the same may be useful or may not be useful for you. So in that case, whatever information is useful, you can keep it. But if you want to change something, then you can change it, okay, as per your convenience. So that's why now go to the edit company code, double click on that, then the screen appears like this. Whenever screen appears like this in any T code, if that particular screen is showing you the position button, then this position button is none other than search button within that screen. So this is the T code button, fast or global path button. This is not a search one. Okay. So this is the position button is the equal to search button. Okay. So there are different company codes created by different students, whoever is practicing from the same server. So these are the different company codes created. You like a student who is practicing, they are created these many companies on this server. Okay. So from these companies, finding whatever you created means na, so scrolling down, scrolling up, it means it will take time. So that's why directly go to the position button. So enter your company code which you created, TUK1. So continue or enter button. So then it is showing you TUK1. There is a TW01, UA01, some other companies created by other students. Okay. So here TUK1 it is showing. Now in order to edit this one, then double click on this. So now it will show you the total information. So company code here is the TUK1, company name is the country template GB. So you have to change it. So company name is Tools UK. Assume that ABC Tools UK Limited. No problem, you can keep any name. Additional data, city Great Britain, city country or region means Great Britain, currency Great Britain pound, language English. Okay, you can directly save it, but before saving you have to enter address of the our company. So that is the reason when you see here it is showing you new entries, copy, delete button, undo change, and previous entry or next entry. Previous entry, next entry means previous companies it will show you. So other companies, PR01, other one created, other student created. So it is not required here. So our company is the TUK1, right? So after this, other entries, but here it is showing you address. So now click on the address of our company. Okay. So you have to edit all this information. So you have to create the address. Title is ours is the company. So keep this as a company. Name is ABC Tools UK Limited. Just now we created. So this one. Okay. and name too is not required actually, so that name one is enough. Okay, search terms, whenever you want, you have so many numbers within the SAP system, so many group companies within the, some companies will have 15, 20 group companies, then exactly if they don't know the name, then they can enter the search word. So in search tab you can use that search word as ABC. So tools UK, this is the second search word it is asking, tools UK. So if you enter this one, then it automatically trace this company. So street address, you can give local address of the UK. So now I'm giving address as a London Road. You can give all in capital letters also, not a problem. Street is the London Road and house number is the 1, and postal code or city means it's not like in India. In London, postal code will be 6 digit, and after 3 digits there must be a gap, then only system will take. Country means Great Britain, GB Canada, United Kingdom. So no need to enter all this. Post box number, so not mandatory. Communication is also not mandatory. Now you can save it. Okay, so no need of all information as of now. You can click on that and you can save it. Again it is asking you customization, so you have to, if you edit the same thing, then no need to create a separate one. So whatever creation of company code to UK one is there, the same now edited na, that's why no need to create the new one, just simply continue with the same request number, because this is the same activity. So see here in the corner side, data was saved. Okay, so whenever you are doing correct, then it will show you all these details. It was already saved, data was saved, but even after saving it, it shows you the save cancel like that. Don't confuse, confirm with this, okay, always. So activity was completed. Now come back, and you have created the company for the UK company. Now you can check this UK company parameters, whatever is you created. You can check whatever attributes, whatever fields it is filled with, like that you can check what is the currency used and everything. You need to check it, right? You have to confirm whether it was properly created or not, and what information was exactly filled within the uh, particular columns, particular fields. So in order to check that, you have to call that information as a global parameters. You have to consider that information as a global parameters. So this is called global parameters. Okay, so in case of company code, if you want to check the all those details, that is all those parameters which are attributed to a created company, then we have to enter a T code called OBY6. So the copied global parameters we already copied na, can be viewed through the T code OBY6. Now what we have to do, we can check whatever we created na, we can check the same. So whenever you want to use the T code, you have two options. One is you have to first of all go to the SAP Easy Access screen, or you are not in the Easy Access screen, then you are in other screen. Now you are in other screen, right? So in that case, what you have to do in order to enter the T code, and want to go directly to that particular tick code screen, then you have to, I already explained you this, you have to enter /n, and then you need to enter this another tick code OBY6. OBY6. So continue. Then you are getting the company code global data directly. So here again there are numerous companies are there. So finding your company means you have to go to the position and give your company code, that is TUK1, just now we created. So enter, then it is showing TUK1 Great Britain GB GBP, so language English. Okay, double click on that, so you will get the global parameters. So this is called company code global data. Okay, so what it is showing you, you can see here company code UK1 ABC Tools UK Limited. So this is the code, but original name is the, we have created as a ABC Tools UK Limited. Country or the region is Great Britain, and currency is the Great Britain pound, language English, and accounting organization processing parameters. Accounting organization is chart of accounts, INT. INT is the standard template. INT chart of accounts is the standard template provided by the SAP. So in chart of accounts, INT, we will create the GL accounts. Okay, later we will do that. So alternative chart of accounts, company, FM area, credit control area, fiscal year variant. There is a fiscal year, so that will be covered in coming lectures. And there is a fiscal year variant, and external company code. COCODE means company code. Global company code is product 2 or not, like that. And VAT registration number, actual VAT is not there, but by default it is showing that. So processing parameters means document entry screen variant number 2, field status variant 0001, posting period variant. All these will come in the coming lectures. 0001. So maximum exchange rate deviation can be accepted until 10%. By default, it is showing that. Like this, all this is the information. We can change whatever we want. We can change it. Okay. So because it is already showing you change view. It is already showing you change view. You can change whatever is required to be changed, and after that you can directly save here. But as of now, I'm not changing anything because I need to explain so many things. So whatever is appearing here in the coming lectures, after that one by one we can change it. We can change them. Okay. So now come back. So now we are in SAP Easy Access screen. So completely we have created our UK company TUK1. Now what we have to do? We have to do other three companies also. So for this, now I'm going to create these company codes also. Okay. So this is TUK1. This is TUS1. This is TDE1. This is TCN1. Okay. So for US, you have to copy US01 standard template. I'm going to create through SPRO mode for the time being. That is through menu path, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check. So double click on copy and all. Copy organization object. So as I'm going to use the US company, US01 is the standard template. Company code TUS1. Okay. So this one I'm going to create. So no GL accounts are to be copied. And you want to copy the assignment to the controlling area. Controlling area US01 is assigned to company code US01. No. And no need to change any US dollar. So certain data was not copied. Yes. Okay. Customer settings inconsistent. Okay. Continue. You want to transport to number ranges. So number ranges, yes, I want to take a standard number ranges given by the SAP. So 0% of tables copied and after 100% completion it is showing. So I cannot use the whatever previous company request. I cannot use the same because that is the creation of company code TUK1, but this is the TUS1. So create a new request. Creation of company code. So TUS1. So that only needs to be entered here and click on continue. Transport to number ranges and addresses, continue. Want to transport the intervals, yes. So company code US0 and copy to TUS1. Okay. So activity completed is company code US0 and copy to TUS1. Now come back. So now it was there is a right tick mark. Now you can edit the company code. Okay. From the position button, you enter your newly created company TUS1. Continue. TUS1. Double click on that. So tools. So you need to change the company name. So you can give ABC Tools US Limited. So city USA and country or region US. Currency it is showing US dollar. Okay. So we have to enter the address. So for the time being, I'm not entering the address because I wanted to enter the address later. So you have to enter the address also as per the US city. Okay. Postal code and all. So for the time being, I want to create another two companies within the same session. That's why I will enter the address of these uh, companies. That is for US, China, and Germany next time. Okay, I will show you the same after entering the address. So as for the timing, I am saying this. So for the same transport request, you can continue. So data was saved. So everything is completed. Okay, now come back. Or you can directly go to the global parameter slash n OBY6. So that here you can check the US company TUS1. So for TUS1, chart of accounts is CANA. So like that K4 everything was there. Okay, no need to change anything, just I'm showing you as a practice. So now I want to create for the Germany company also slash n. Okay, directly I'm going through SPRO SAP reference IMG. I can use the OX02 directly also, but if you use OX02, you cannot copy the same. So existing template you cannot copy. That is the reason I'm using menu path. Okay, but through OX02 directly you can enter through new entries. You can create it through new entries. Infrastructure, definition, financial accounting, edit, copy something, double check. So for company code Germany, so DE01 is the standard template name code, DE01. So same TDE1. Okay. No, no. Want to allocate a different levels? No. Okay. Okay. Yes. So create for the UK company, creation Germany company, create a separate transport request. Creation of company code for TDE1. In a particular movie, there is a hero, and there are 3 to 4 other friends of the hero. In every scene, hero may or may not be there. In every frame, friends also will run the particular scenes. In the same way, friends needed to highlight the importance of the hero. In the same way, for a UK company, assume that a UK company is like a hero. For that UK company only, our main focus is implementing the SAP S/4HANA project. But think these 3 companies are as friends to the main hero. And in some activities, in some configuration, we need some configuration to these companies also. So that's the reason you have to create company code for all these 4 companies. Okay. So company code DE01 copy to TDE1. So completed activity. So company code DE01 completed to copy to TDE1. Now one step back and go to the edit company code data. Go to the position TDE1. You can enter small letters also, but make it make it as a habit to enter capital letters. Okay, TDE1. So ABC tools DE limited. So Germany DE, euros and DE. So that is the correct one. And without entering address, I'm saving it. Okay. For the same TDE1. Okay, continue. So data was saved here. Okay. Now come back. Come back. Yes. So now for the China company also. So execute, copy. For China company CN01, CN01. TCN1. No, no. Controlling your assignment is not required right now. Okay. The reference company code has local currency CN1. Do you want to allocate a different? No. Certain data was not copied. Okay. Create request. TCN1. Continue. Continue. So copy company code CN01 copy to TCN1. So completed activity. So company code CN01 copy to TCN1. So edit company code data. Go to position TCN1. So TCN1. Click on this. So change this one. ABC tools CN Limited. Before the start of the class, I can create these other three companies, but I wanted to create here only in front of you because you can get a lot of practice. That is the reason I am creating in the recording screen itself. I am not entering address here, so directly I am saving right now. For the same TCN1, I'm saving it. So data was saved. So with this we have created four. With this we have created four company codes. Okay. So we can /n OBY6. You can check directly global parameters of last two companies created. Yes, global parameters Germany is also, it is showing. TCN1. So for TCN1 also it is showing. Okay. Yes, with this in this lecture we have created our enterprise structure. So that is TUK1, US0, TUS1, TDE1, TCN1. Okay, and configuration part was completed here, and the global parameters also we checked, and we can change these global parameters based on the feature lectures in our training. And we have already covered the types of projects, and in the next class we are going to create the creation of business area. What is the meaning of business area? and it is a configuration part. So define company and assignment of company code. Whatever companies we have created, na, so those companies can be, the company codes should be assigned to a main company, that is US company. So that is, company code should be assigned to the main group company. Okay, that will be done here in 19th topic. And in 20th topic, transport customizing request and SAP environments. So I explained to you that how transport request will be created on the same username. Na? So that will be explained with an extension. So I will explain you those details in the coming lectures. Okay, that is important actually. So I explain you in detail in the next class. Okay, we'll continue in the next class. And main importantly, whatever company I have created, like that, you have to practice yourself by creating your own company. Say for example, your name is Srinivas, then Srinivas ABC Limited, ABC Limit, ABC Srinivas Tools Limited. Like that, you have to create. If you can use the your own company code. Okay, for Srinivas I can use TSR1 like that. You have to practice today after this lecture. This is very important. Okay, after creation and all, I wanted to tell you this, and every day you have to practice in your company code name only. Okay, so this is for classroom purpose. I'm showing you my, from my side, my company is what I'm creating. In the same way, you have to create your companies, and you have to practice in your company name only every day on this server. In the same server, if you want to create a same TUK1, then it won't accept, because already that TUK1 was here also. Here it is there because I created. For the same server, you cannot create the same company. I created in the classroom. Na? You cannot create on yourself. So that is the reason it is highly advised that you have to create your own company name, and in the name of that company you have to create your own company code. Okay, so I will ask you all what's your company codes and all. So you need to send all those company codes uh, to my WhatsApp once uh, before starting the tomorrow's class. Okay, thank you. Bye.